Chris just got out of dancing because he was going to start as a different character. You sneaky little...
I can't believe you started without me. No.
Okay. Also, do we want to, because I can go and change this real fast. Do we want to do the Star Trek stuff today, or do we want to save it for a different day?
I think we save that for another day because my shirt is in the washer.
I mean, it's just a black. Oh, you mean the Star Trek shirts?
Yeah.
I had milk, didn't you?
Hey, everybody.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
How's it going?
And yes, go ahead and open up on Twitch. We did not start over there because reasons. we need to set it up over there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get and decide what I want for a lawn chair now, because Chris is filming the Stitch parts today, as well as his parts in the R2-D2 stuff. And then after we get done filming that, what else are we doing today? I know I need to edit.
I need to apologize, Christopher. Hey, thanks for being here. I have not had a chance to get to my P.O. box. It has been insane for me since I got back from that trip, and work has been nuts. I am doing my best to go tomorrow.
And to everyone here, when we go to edit the stream, as much as I want to show off editing in DaVinci, I'm still learning it, and yeah, I'm just gonna edit in CapCut for the current videos I have and practice outside of that. Baked beans on toast just for Levi. Oh, I'm gonna make so many. Like, I posted the first version of Constantine versus Darth Vader on TikTok, and like, it did relatively okay on my YouTube page. But of course, like, I didn't like it. I didn't like the final result, and people didn't really point out the things that me and you pointed out, which is ironic. At least it might not have hit that audience yet. But over on TikTok, it's done well. Why is Napa here?
I'm allowed to be here. Okay. No, I've got some Napa lines to record. So,
yeah.
Or he
can be here. Why can't Napa be here? I like being here.
You sound like a big gruff.
Do that almost like you now. It's kind of weird, but I have to drop it down just a little bit more. That is such a weird voice to be able to go into, because where it's at is, like, for those of you who don't know about Napa's voice, whether it be a bridge Napa or regular Napa, it's still right here. Right? Does it for you? Is it right there? Like your parents are right here.
No, my Napa is right in here.
Right here.
I constrict my throat. Actually, so my Napa voice is from a character I did in an improv scene about 3 years ago. As the guy's name was Frank, and Frank fights sharks. I'm getting a phone call. Hold on, I gotta mute this.
All right. we can both be Napa. Sit here and just, I don't want the shirt though. I mean, like, I lost my battle uniform a while ago. It's over. So, but for my Napa, it's in the throat. It's down here. It's not very restricting. Very restrictive. I think I can do Yoda. Oh god. That's funny. But yeah, I have to get a couple of lawn chairs. Ooh, I like these. These are nice. Best part is that they have like a drink area and it fully tilts back. Yes, please. Okay, everyone. Do I get? Should the lawn chairs be blue for the Stitch video, or should they be black? It's the only two choices I have. You're not going to see much of the chair, mind you, but like.
Is it bad that I read that to the tune of "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls"? The song. Don't go chasing Chansey with Pokeballs, trying to catch him. He's not a Pokemon.
All right, that's officially. They'll be here on the 10th, which does suck, but that's all right because it's gonna take a little while for us to get the other stuff set up anyway. So that gives me plenty of time to stink around and edit and get retakes if we need them. Lawn chair black, so blue Stitch is more visible. Stitch won't be in the videos. Like, that would be cool, but like the reality is that I'm not that good with editing stuff yet. The good thing about using DaVinci Resolve though is the fact that it's a powerhouse. The bad thing is like I could not find the normal undo button. I had to use, like, the keyboard has its own stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have to learn how to use the keyboard. And I was like, okay, this is getting more complicated. Let's just do a mixture of keyboard and this right now. And I couldn't find the undo button in the software. So I was using the keyboard's undo button. That's the thing I love about CapCut. It is so much more user friendly.
It's just intuitive.
It's also,
It's so intuitive.
Yeah. But it also doesn't have nearly as many tools and things that you can do. Or it does, but just not in the quality of what DaVinci can do. The good thing about DaVinci Resolve, it's a one-time purchase. Even if we don't make a video this year on it, just learning it throughout the year is going to be beneficial.
All right, I'm going to do Nappa's lines now.
For R2-D2, and then are you going to do all of Nappa's lines all in one go? That makes more sense.
It's just a line.
Well, I mean, the stitch. Are you not working on the stitch stuff?
Where did you send that to me at?
That's in Google Drive. You should have access to that.
Which Google Drive? Corp?
I believe. Yeah.
All right, I'll have to dig that out. 1 second. But because I'm going to do the Star Wars horse fact first.
I will admit, the 10th is your birthday. Christopher, happy birthday. I will admit that we should do a bunch of one-offs of a variety of videos again. Borg, Predator. We've been getting a lot of requests for Predator videos again.
Yeah.
So we should definitely.
It's been long enough, and they're fun to do again.
Yeah.
Because I'm not like sitting here going, I'm sick of doing Predator videos. That's all I do.
I love doing the Kevin McAllister, the Home Alone videos. I do, and the bad thing is that I didn't really for everyone here. Every single one of them is supposed to be a one-off. I've just been having fun, like, using the ideas from the previous ones. I shouldn't have done that if I wanted them to be one-off, because all of you, and when I say all of you, I mean like a large portion across all the social medias have been keeping track of what I have been doing with Kevin. And I'm like, I didn't remember doing that. So I'm going to have to make a compilation for myself to refer back to. I've mentioned this before. The Stitch will have one-off videos eventually, but I want to, like the Constantine will have one-offs, which is the first Constantine video to be a one-off is this Constantine versus Darth Vader, which is part of the reasons why it was probably harder, because like so far I've been writing these in the aspect of like I have a story I want to tell, and I'm only telling one side of the story currently. We have to get Dresden involved here soon, so on and so forth. So doing this one-off was both good, but also a learning experience, because when I went to go write it, I didn't write it the same way.
We need to revisit Borg versus Replicator, restart it, and we need to have a full-blown plot line of what's going to happen before we start it. Otherwise, we get we get decision fatigue and get 3 or 4 parts into it and go, I don't like any of our ideas. I don't like any of the fans' ideas. This sucks. We can't do any more of it. And then it just dies.
I would say do exactly what I've been doing with Stitch and Constantine. I have found that is so much nicer because go ahead. Because having an idea of where I want, what I want to start, what I want the middle, and what I want the end to be versus like everything has been dramatically easier and has allowed for fan input still. And I just modify my stuff.
What if we do, and we've talked about this, about streaming, don't do more than 3 or 4 hours at a time.
Mm-hmm.
What if we do just a long marathon stream with the fans where we say, help us create the plot line for the Borg versus the Replicators?
We could. The problem I see with that is, and I love all of you, especially because of how supportive you are. The problem with doing it for that is that it's a very small portion of people versus the majority of our fans being able to have it.
Yeah, you're right.
So as much of like the Constantine videos, they're designed to be for the live streams. The Stitch videos are designed to be the mixture of the two. So that's what I think we should do. Is we should use the Stitch as the we need to do that too.
John's villain arc happened before he worked at villain support.
There is a slew of stuff that me and Chris want to do. The reality is the best way to do it is not with our current filming. We don't need big cameras or stuff like that. We do need something to hold the phones a little bit better. Like one of those metal cages for the phones would be really nice. But and some mobile lighting. We need to be in the same vicinity.
Yep.
Like
I am going to shoosh the computer so I can actually do these lines.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm going to keep talking to you and not get them done.
Yes. Do you want input after you do a couple lines or not? You could do a marathon over days instead of like a big strain to keep you from getting burned out.
Actually, Levi.
And I asked him to pause, which is exactly what I wanted. And then he can do the rest of the line, which is literally just a horse.
Actually, Levi, that's not correct.
I like that one. I like that one a lot. And then he needs to pull up the horse fact. But
actually, Levi, that's wrong. The space horses are called Orboks, and they're native to the desert planet Pisana. Your space horses are called Orboks, and they're native to the desert planet Pisana.
I love that.
Your space horses are called Orboks, and they're native to the desert planet Pisana.
I love making Nappa the actually so much. Very nice. I had a mixture of things. It was just a bunch of random stuff.
Did I see broccoli, bacon, mac, and cheese?
You did.
You didn't give me any?
Actually. Like he steals John's glasses for a second. Oh. But can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. You need to do a line with John now. Go ahead and redo the actually. And then John just goes, Nappa, give me my glasses back. We don't see the exchange back to glasses. You can keep the second part where you did the line, but if you do the actually, with
just to clarify, just like me, John does not take his glasses off.
Yeah, that's like to anyone here that doesn't wear glasses, or doesn't need them as actively, when you need your glasses, they're with you until you go to bed.
Yeah. So I'm looking at my screen right now. I know where Levi is on the screen from having had these on. All I see is motion.
Yep. That's effectively, we probably have a similar, yeah, no, it's a bunch of colors. Like I can tell where the box is supposed to be, but
your eyes are farther apart than I thought they were. They look closer together with your glasses on.
That much? Oh wow, that's a lot worse than I thought. there's that much blur above my head. I don't even know if that's correct because that's so weird. The amount of blur makes it almost seem like 3D sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll do those. Now I gotta go grab the Napa lines. They're not in this one. They must be in this one.
So
is it called Stitch on 40K Part 2 with standalone video?
Yep.
All right.
It was written in a way that you should be able to tell. If you need any advice or anything, just let me know.
Am I doing both John and Napa's lines in this?
Well, yeah, you're John.
Well, I didn't know if I'd done John's lines already. I thought I had, but okay.
No, you didn't. No, we didn't have anything yet. And for John's lines, you have to you have the voice acting, but if you need me to resend it, I can. But you'll have to put it in a thing so you can hear it and get the timing right. So we don't have to do those today. Getting Napa's lines will be a good start, though. But I did send them to you as a message a little while ago. I'll see if I can find them.
That's what I was just looking for on Discord.
Yep, right here. They're not that far up.
Why? Yeah, okay.
I think part of the reason why.
Oh yeah, the files. Okay.
And this is for everyone here. We made our channel without additional voices, without additional voice acting.
Yeah.
And so it's really easy for us to default back to that. But we have seen time and time again, even when the video itself is one that we didn't feel as strongly about, that having a voice, having a second character and whatnot has done better. And there are plenty of people who message and is like, I prefer it without it so I can imagine what the responses are. And I'm like, I appreciate that, but the numbers say something else. So Scott, no, that's not going to be necessary. This skit right here ties up the 40K. And then it actually perfectly leads to a previous version that I need to rewrite now, but it's mostly there where we go and we're dealing with the Borg again, finally. We're going to learn why Stitch is doing what he's doing, despite the fact that he should be with Lilo. And very quickly after we learn that, it's going to start getting wrapped up. This series was supposed to be 12 parts. Sorry, go ahead. What's up? Did he mute me? He muted me. But Constantine may be longer than 12 parts just because I want to tell the other side of the story.
What?
Throws paper, startled by John's yell. He's supposed to have a tablet as well, but we're not going to get on that. No. We need a little thing. Smiles.
What? What, John?
That's That's probably the take right there. I did like that. I did not need to see the mail slide. To be fair, we've all done it, so no one get on.
Okay, but I was doing stuff for Levi. He's out today, and he does so much more than I ever realized.
And I will be cutting him off somewhere right here. Levi, you called up your battle skirt and twisted it.
I'm Levi now. Who crawled up your battle skirt and twisted it?
That one needs a retake. He's popping them out real quick.
On it.
Kind of like that one. Chris pulls a Superman or Clark. The horrible vision and villain created the Scouters with glasses to have Frieza. No, they have perfect vision.
I have been calling and emailing and calling. It's ringing. It's ringing. Oh, thanks, Zeno. Levi,
The good thing is like right there where he gets cut off, you'll see me. So he'll come back to Nappa holding the phone, looking at it.
Oh, thanks, Zeno. Levi, dude, that's messed up. John's gonna kill me.
There we go. There we go. And then we got John. Here's Nappa again. Tell Levi what is the next line. John, hey Nappa, tell Levi what? I'm calling him again. Are you listening to me?
Tell Levi what? I'm calling him again right now. Are you listening to me?
See if I can get Chris's attention with that one. Do a second take on that one.
Okay, it's ringing. Please don't hang up this time.
I like that. Please don't hang up this time. That one looked good. And then Levi answers. Levi, please don't hang up. We need you.
Levi, don't hang up, okay? We need you to.
At this point, it looks concerned and defeated. So he's like, kind of that kind of movement. I can't hear you. Oh, relaxing vacation.
I'm a leaf on the wind wash. I'm a leaf on the wind wash.
Did he already do the...
Do you mean I'm a leaf on the wind wash?
Did you do... I didn't hear him. Did he do the he's on vacation? Did he do that one?
His exact words were, I cashed in a long overdue and honestly well-deserved vacation. Whatever that means.
Some of these may not be in order.
How long is he going to be gone?
He doesn't need to keep holding the phone now.
Wait. I have to do all his work for 2 months? Zinch is calling. John. You didn't answer my question. Do I have to do all? You didn't answer my question. Do I have to do all of Levi's work? Yes or no?
John, you need to see this.
John, you need to see this.
Has he hit stop on the record at all? Because if he hasn't hit stopped on the record, we're just going to get all this giant space in between. So fun. So much fun. Here's the thing. He's hit stop. He's done this before and then forgotten to hit the record button. So he would get through all these lines and then didn't double check to make sure he was recording. Yeah, Scotland. I'm not saying it's hard.
What exactly just
time
happened?
Consuming. Thankfully, because there's no sound, it's pretty easy to just do edits based on like the sound quality and just. There's a couple lines that I'm concerned about, but we'll wrap up back to them.
Oh. Levi's not going to like that.
And then, are you mad because he isn't here or mad that he used his vacation time to not be here? Is Nappa's last line. But he needs to wince and then wait a beat.
Are you mad that he isn't here or that he used his vacation time specifically to not be here?
I want the not to be emphasized, but it doesn't need to be. So he did record. That's good. Did you guys hear him do the he's on vacation, or did I just miss that? And I can use the fact that he's on his personal phone type deal. It could be a business phone. It's not that big of a deal. We can just assume that the call was transferred on over.
I'll check Fresh Market tomorrow, and if that doesn't work, I can order it off Amazon.
I have a Fresh Market. The store that we have that's the same.
Volume back on. Okay, Levi.
Okay, so couple points. Did you do the he's on vacation line at all?
I believe so.
Do you want to double check? Or just do another line just in case. And then not a huge concern because I'll take a look at all the stuff.
No, yeah, you're right. I need to do that one real quick.
and you were holding the phone for a lot of those lines and it wasn't necessary to hold the phone, it's not something I'm concerned about right now. I'll take a look at it, and if I feel like,
well, because keep in mind, he's trying to get a hold of Levi through a lot of that. So it makes sense he would continue holding it.
Yeah, he would be continuing holding it. The only thing that I think is like, do I have to do those work for too much? Phone rings, Napa glances at caller ID. The original thought behind it was that it wasn't on the phone caller ID, but at the same time, I don't think people are going to be picky about it because there's work phones that you transfer to
apps. I was just going to say that apps. Maybe Napa's got it transferred to his cell phone.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just do the he's on vacation. I feel like I did it, but maybe I didn't. Whatever. We'll do it again.
So when you go to do it, make sure to have your phone. Oh, he's yep.
He's on vacation.
I like that. That's a good take right there.
Helps to press record, doesn't it? He's on vacation.
Oh, I like the previous version. Do you know what sucks? Can you hear me now?
Come on. Okay, there we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Cool. The take that you weren't recording was the best take. It's whatever. And to everyone here, the great thing about this is, since there's so much time in between like needing it and it's our own project, if I need lines redone, I can just be like, hey, can you redo this line? I can send him the clip so he can reference it. Hopefully the lighting will be as consistent as we can make it. That's the only problem that we've had with this style of filming, is inconsistent lighting. Now, both me and Chris have a setup that where we can almost control how the lighting looks. My setup from the previous where I used to live was a little bit easier. Currently, I just have to pick a time of day to record in, and then I can modify that a little bit here and there. Like at night.
These are uploading right now to Dropbox.
Cool. Once they're uploaded, I'll grab them. I'll stick them in the folder. Should be all things Stitch. I'm gonna make a new folder. 40K.
And I'll have to do John's lines. So you said John's lines are set up to be recorded with timing based on the recordings?
So I had, when I rewrote it so that you'd be able to do effectively what you're doing now. But yes, for the lines that have voice acting, not the lines where you're talking to Napa, you're going to need to listen to Dante. And then the good thing is for Dante's, it's right there. And then you're talking to Napa.
It's all back and forth cuts. So why does the timing matter?
So no. The back and forth cut with Napa isn't going to matter. It's not all back and forth cuts. You have parts where you are actively talking to somebody that is you, and then you hear Napa in the background. Napa's stuff in the background is Napa in the background. I just need to hit voice act. So Dante, you'll need to listen to, react, and then shout. And then from all the way there, you'll need to give yourself a moment, because I don't have the line recorder for Ventral Spirit Command Ship offline. So give yourself about 5 seconds or so. Like worst case scenario, as you're saying, "Oh gods, no," the second Ventral Spirit Command Ship offline will play. So like 3 to 4 seconds of space of like, "Oh gods, no," or whatever you want to say. You can change that line to whatever you want. It's just basically an "oh no." And then the next voice acting that you'll actively need to listen to is when you answer the call with Teach. But the good thing about that one is that is from there all the way till the end of the call with Teach. is all you as John.
So there's actually two different sets of lines for Zinch.
The lines that are in the standalone video.
There's Zinch 40K MP3 and Zinch 40K pickup MP3.
Oh, that's a line correction. You can just use the 40K and respond to it. The timing is virtually identical. It's just I had him add in I had him change the word a little bit so it sounded better because I had forgotten to include the word the.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So that is on me. Is anyone else getting some pixelization happening?
Where? Me or you?
Well, I'm looking at you and you look a little bit pixelated on my end.
I don't know what to tell you. I have
100 and I've got a pretty decent connection today. On Chris, yeah. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Minor tearing on.
Well, now I'm running speed test, so hold on. When I press go, you're supposed to work. There we go.
That's not a good sign.
No, it was still, the page was still loading.
Tomorrow's breakfast is going to be effectively eggs, donut, and something else. I don't know what yet. Yeah, everyone watching that joins the breakfast stream, I got some special donuts, poachy, something like that. Donuts, and then I went out and bought eggs. That hurt.
Yeah, my upload latency is pretty weak right now.
Yes, Chris, looks like a bit 90s TV. With the weather we're having, my computer has fits. What would a Taskmaster skit be? I've done one. We both have, actually. I just don't know when. Just don't forget the coffee. I can't drink coffee, Nicholas. I enjoy not being in the hospital.
What does coffee do to you?
I have a mixed results with too much caffeine causes issue, and for some reason, it just gives me a massive headache. Like too much caffeine will make me physically ill. I'm caffeine sensitive, is what it's called.
Gotcha.
Which is weird because even though I'm caffeine sensitive, I can have a good amount of tea and it not be as much of an issue.
Yeah.
Now I can't drink chai. I've learned that the hard way. That's effectively the coffee of the tea world. So it's not really surprising.
The coffee of the tea world.
Yeah. It's got a lot of caffeine in it. It's good though. I love chai. Well, you can send it to me. My spouse drinks coffee. I'm just nowhere in the kitchen when they go to make it because it gives me a headache. The smell alone gives me a headache. Yeah, Philip, I'm going to be buying a computer that's going to be like, it's going to be weird because like Tobias can't have his own computer yet. He hasn't like justified having one, but we're going to have one in the living room, and they've got like these like $50 to $100 computers that I can grab if I can find what I'm looking for. And it's not going to be the greatest thing. It's going to basically run browser games. And I might be able to watch Netflix or something on it periodically. But he's currently in living the 90s because he's had to be restricted on internet use. And thankfully we have a bunch of DVDs and movies and stuff like that. So that's what he's been doing during his time down. Because he doesn't want to do chores. He doesn't want to do things to earn internet. He'd rather just, do whatever after school. It's whatever if that's what he wants to do. Which reminds me.
So this is too short. I got your microphones. And I'm trying to connect it. I'm trying to hook it into my phone here. And the USB-C on top of here is super short and doesn't pop in.
Okay, so you have the short USB-C, right? The short one like this. It connects here like this.
Okay.
And then this is my phone with a case on it. Goes like that.
Yeah, it's not. It barely stays in. Just comes right off.
That might be a defunct because like mine doesn't have a problem. Like I have to physically pull it out. Like it's got a good connection.
And let me try the other one here real quick. Because
the other one. What? Oh no! Pull out the middle. Pull out the middle.
Okay.
I know what you're doing wrong.
1 second. God damn it!
You didn't read the instructions.
I am trying to read the instructions, but there's a lot of them, and there's instructions. Okay, pull out the middle.
Pull out the middle. Connect it like I showed you.
That popped in.
That popped in. Then you connect this part to your phone.
All right. Okay.
Okay. And this mic connects to this receiver, and this receiver tells this mic how much dB. Basically, the larger it goes, the more it'll pick up. Yeah. On average, I use between a 2 and a 3. And on the mic itself, you can press the set button, and it will light up the second one, and that's the noise cancellation feature.
Does it blink red?
That's recording on the mic itself. It shouldn't do that. It should just be one.
Blinking blue?
No, one solid blue. I don't know why yours is blinking. Is it connected on here?
Yep. Okay. Hold on.
So you set it on there, and then it twists. And it locks. I kind of just put it in the near area, and then I keep twisting until it locks in place.
Okay, it's locked. So, all right.
So it should be solid blue with noise canceling.
How do you make these two talk?
So it should automatically connect to the receiver.
Yeah, it indicates that I'm getting volume on both.
All right. So I don't know. I don't have the manual on me. I don't know why it's blinking blue. Can't remember what the blue blinking is.
It says, how to use RX a smartphone. Use a Type-C or Lightning OTG attached to Type-C port on your phone. For some Type-C phones, you may need to enable OTG function in the phone settings. What the hell is OTG function? There's no explanation of how to do that in the instructions.
Over the basically it's producing thing. Go if you want to know if you need to enable that or not, just go to record, and if it says recording through external mic or whatever, you're good.
Go to record where?
On your normal record button, on your normal video. Open up your video.
Yep.
When you go to hit record, if you've got it plugged in, it should give you a small little tiny text notification if it's recording through. At least it does on
no, it never does on Apple.
Okay, so then you'll just need to do a test. Put the mic up to your mouth, and just do a quick test.
Hey, this is a test. Look at the volume. Yay, 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 yay. Yay.
Yeah, trust me, you'll know right off the bat. If you've got it that close to your mouth, you'll know right off the bat if it recorded properly.
Let's find out.
This is to everyone here. I've got Android. He's got iPhone. There's only so much tech support the two of us can help each other with.
Yeah, it worked. It's working.
All right.
Hey, this
There
is
you go.
intense. Look at the volume. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
So then from there, your dB is basically how much it will pick up, and you can decide how much it will pick up or not. Like I said, I do about a 2
Where do I set that?
It's on here. It's actually on there. It should be this button. It says dB on there.
Okay.
And depending on the little lines, you'll see it go up to 5. I use about a 3.
Okay, gotcha. If I use a 3, yeah, there we go. Okay. So then I just put this on my shirt or whatever.
I put it on my desk is where I keep it.
Okay.
Or if you want to keep it on your phone or something, you can
just see how it sounds with it being on my desk and out of view.
Yeah.
Let's see how it sounds being on my desk and out of view.
And it does have the magnets, so like if you wanted to, you could clip it on your shirt, on the back, on the front, whatever you wanted to do.
Let's see how.
1 second. Let's see how it sounds being on my desk and out of view. Let's see how it sounds being over there on my desk and out of view. And then I bring it closer here and farther there, and let's see how it does. Let's see how it sounds being on my desk and out of view.
Same.
Let's see how it sounds being over there on my desk and out of view. And then I bring it closer here and farther there, and let's see how it does. Okay, yeah, it works perfect with it right here in front of me on my desk.
Okay. And I think your phone mount, if it's metal, you could attach it to your phone mount too.
Oh yeah, because it's just magnetic, right?
Yeah, it has a tiny magnet that's on the back of it.
Yeah.
That magnet, just to warn you, comes off. I wasn't paying attention one day and I just took it off, and then I was like, why isn't this? Oh.
Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. Okay, cool.
So it allows you to put it in multiple places. Let's say you have an area on your shirt that you can't clip it on. You can put it on your shirt using the magnet. That's actually how I filmed the skit where I was outside and everything.
Oh, cool. Okay, that works.
Yeah.
But no, it works fine just to have it right here.
Yep. I made a boom arm out of it once.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, worked out really well.
Cool.
And there's no offense with the by the way, Nicholas, there's no offense on Apple. Like, I know why Chris likes Apple. I used to have Apple. I'm just
it's not even a like thing. This is what I've had for years. And I mean, I just got an iPhone 16. My brother-in-law surprised me with a gift. It's an iPhone 16 Pro, 1 terabyte. So it's much better camera.
The irony is I didn't realize that you were running an iPhone 12, which means I've been running a camera and everything of better quality than you for a while without realizing it.
Oh, yeah.
So now you'll be at virtually identical quality.
Yep.
I think yours is a little bit better than mine on the back end, but I think on the front, don't you have 50 megapixel?
I don't know what the megapixels are on it.
But to everyone here, the only reason I'm not upgrading my Android, besides cost, is because it has my particular one, which is the S22 Ultra, has a 50 megapixel front facing cam, and the backs are 100 or 108 or whatever. They're good enough for the next 4 years, to be honest. Like, I can do 4K on my phone. It's not going to drain my battery anymore because I got a new battery, but. And I'll tell you one thing, Chris, changing out getting a new battery on my phone was awesome, because I went from my phone's battery dying like twice a day from normal use. I was like, God, this is dying really quick. I'm going to need to get a new battery. And then pushing the back glass up, I was like, oh God, I need to go get a new battery like now.
Yeah.
2, my battery lasted all day and then some. I was like, yay. And this is what I keep telling you guys. The high-end phones that a lot of people can now get, like the S22, you can get it for relatively cheap used. Tobias, you need to stop that. When I'm live, I'm working. If I was recording, you would have ruined a take. That's no longer funny. Sorry. They're all you need to get started to do content. There's a lot of people who never bother to increase the quality of their content that have millions of followers, but they also have followers based on around the fact that it's a low-end, quick-made type of video.
There, Leo Spitz, I got him. Okay. Anyway, no, Alec is still using an iPhone 8.
And for his type of style and comedy and content,
yeah,
I don't think he's going to need to upgrade until he's ready to upgrade his style.
Oh, and I mean, and when you see his video, like when you know that and you see his video, you're like, oh, you know what? That does make sense.
Yeah.
Unrelated. Can I show you some really cool stuff that I got at this game manufacturer's thing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Scented dice.
I've heard about like the adding scents to D&D in a room, but not on dice.
Yeah, so this one is the vampire wine scent. Granted, it's not. I don't think I can flip my camera settings on here, can I?
You're good. It's correct. You're fine.
Hold on. There we go. Wait, is that reverse for you now?
No.
All right, so it's called Baron Smelly Bones. This is the vampire wine scent. So if you look at it, and you can already smell it. The dice sit in there, and the scent. There's a reservoir in the foam around the dice. So the dice themselves aren't wet, and the dice don't smell, but the reservoir smells. So you open it up, and you get this intense scent of red wine, which is intended to be kind of a sanguine type, blood type scent. And the other one is Fireball Char.
That's cool.
So this one, if you're a wizard, and you're casting Fireball, just open this guy up, and you open it up, and you just smell like a campfire.
Slayer, thank you so much for the super sticker, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it is really cool for a lot of that kind of stuff. The reason why I don't ever buy that kind of stuff is I can't, like, even if I was in a giant game or hosting a game, I would find it hard to justify something that is going to wear out within a few months, and then I have to find a way to make it smell again. Or like the one that was for like big giant campaigns. You need to stop, Tobias. I'm going to kick you out. Is because it was the way that it was all inserted into the device was very much proprietary versus like, oh, you could dip your own scents and then make your own thing. And I was like, if I wanted to do that, you know what you could do? Pop down a diffuser.
Yeah.
And I said that to them while somebody else was standing there, and the other person just looked at me. Oh God, that's so much cheaper. I walked away. I was like, I'm sorry.
I don't know why, but when I saw this comment, I so badly wanted to say, "You're a hairy wizard." Wait.
When in doubt, cast Fireball. Indeed. That has got to be one of the best designs that we have. The only thing I'm concerned about is how we created it, is that we do need to reach out to an artist one of these days and have a version of that made that's done in a way that we don't have to worry about Canva and stuff.
Yeah. Desert Goat. There is not a ginger snap, but they did have a blueberry muffin that was absolutely amazing.
The dice would be easy to rescent though, because since it's a reservoir, you can like rescent it if you can find that scent again, or you can change the scent based on what you think it should be. So that one I kind of like, because like the foams suck up that reservoir, they suck up the smell, and then the dice get that smell attached to them for a little while. Obviously the smell would probably be gone by the end of the normal session. Okay, do you want to record John's lines as well, or do you want to hold off on that?
Let me get into the audio.
But yeah, everyone, I will tomorrow I'm not going to be live outside of the breakfast stream. So I do want to work on.
So actually, here's what I can do. Let me make some notes for myself. This is so John's just on a call with Dante, listening to Dante yell this.
Yes. So if you just react for the amount of time that it plays, you don't have to sit there and have it in your ear.
Right.
The rest of it, you should probably have. And to everyone here, we will be editing the Tyne skit today. Even if Chris has to pop off later, not going to be a big deal. Because the main portion that I want to get done today is basically all the additional text edits, because the text edits are going to be virtually identical between the two channels. I might not include the extra bits of the audience talking on my channel, but I want to at least get them done, and all I'd have to do is just like hide them when I go to export it. But I want to get most of it done on the main channel, on here on Villain Support. The biggest difference is going to be, you guys' reaction is going to be in text format. And then I'm going to get GIFs or videos and stuff like that and kind of put in here. Because this is 4 minutes of me talking without a voice, without somebody else talking.
Yeah.
And as funny as it is to sit there and watch it, because it's a roast, it is still one of those things that I have found that I do need additional things going on in the screen of some kind to keep people's attention on the video, just for the sheer fact that I understand the video is good and it's funny, but there's plenty of people like me who have ADHD. No matter how funny something is, if things aren't happening on the screen,
yeah,
I can tend to like zone out, and then I missed half of it. And most of the time, I don't feel like coming back to it.
I understand that. So here's what I'm going to do, because you can take Popo's voice acting and you can cut it a little bit. So he goes, "Into the void with the Xeno heretic who has soaked his fur with our fallen brothers and sisters." And I'm just going to go, Dante, wait, and into the void where you belong. Dante, please don't. For glory in the Emperor. And so it'll be John being able to respond as it's happening.
Yeah.
As opposed to just listening to all of it and getting more and more concerned.
I'm okay with however you wanted to do that. I wasn't sure how you wanted to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like, the idea was have John react to it. However you wanted John to react was up to you. If you wanted to have him react in the middle of it, yes, I can edit it down so the sound gets a little bit quieter or whatever, so we hear John more.
Why is this not turning on? Damn it. Battery died.
Yeah, Shrimp. We have seen that too. That when we have voice acting, the cuts, anything like that, retention is much, much higher. Now, a lot of my videos, I have a pretty decent retention, but anything over the 3-minute marker, my record is 3 minutes and 30 seconds of pure, like 80% retention, which is damn good without voice acting. But that's also asking a lot for people to sit for another minute 30, 2 minutes without anything going on in the screen. And my retention is a lot better. Chris's retention is a lot better when we have text on the screen going and playing that people can read and hear the stuff going on, or we have cuts, or we have additional people or voice acting. I'm really happy that I decided to do the Stitch project, and that it worked. That's it.
Yeah.
Like if it hadn't worked, I would have been like, what we're doing is fine. We don't need to do anything else. But the fact that it proved that it worked, proved that what we've been told, proved that what we thought was correct, and that we are correct in like going the routes that we're going, where we want more people to be more interactive. We want more voicing. We want to do animation stuff, which, you know, I think the best way to really get that off the ground is probably just to do a video and be like, hey, we're looking for animators and directors and this for this project. After we, you know, look up everything that we're going to need for the project, and then go from there. What was the question? For those who... Oh, we put it up. There's a notification. It will drop on Saturday, and it's going to be through a specific area. You'll go sign up, and the only way that you will get that notification is if you are a YouTube member or Fourth Wall member. I think you can do Twitch only stuff too. Community. Let's see here. We're a Twitch affiliate benefits, yada, yada, yada. Yes, I know that. Let your viewers know when to tune in. Add alerts to your stream. Community. I can change roles. That's not what I want. Huh. That's an issue.
What's an issue?
I'm trying, like, I can make special rewards and stuff like that, which is something that we do need to do, but we got to contact people about it. But I'm having an issue finding.
I'll be right back.
So yeah, I can't find something that's for people that are part of the Twitch stream by themselves. Yes, we are doing the 40K skit. That's what we're filming now. I wrote it a while back, and it explains Levi's change of background. It's actually the lore reason. Like, it's one of the reasons why you'll find out the more of the reason why there's a different background. But Levi went on vacation, went on vacation. When he comes back, there's going to be two things. One, entirely new wall. Two, the reason for that wall is going to be because Napa destroyed it on accident, which will not be in the skit. But it was a good way for me to take care of the business I needed to take care of, put everything on pause, and come back. And I've had this written out for a while. We fine-tuned it based on a bunch of different changing things that have changed, and I like where it's at now. And
look at that. Now it's solid blue. It's solid blue. Oh, a headset.
So what you guys see here, yeah, but when you look at my videos, it doesn't look like that. And it used to be, it looked like a call center. I can no longer claim that. What I'm going to do is, if you guys, I have not been in a call center, worked in a call center in the 70s because I wasn't born there, but I did work in a call center that hadn't been remodeled from the 70s. And it looked very similar to this. It had a lot of this wood stuff. So that's going to be the idea behind the skit is Levi turns the clock on the damage in here. Yeah. Like the 70s were wonky. But yeah, I've worked at a call center. They were in the middle of remodeling is what they were. They were updating the systems. Stupid. Within a year. Yeah, within a year they had demoed pretty much everything that was cool and unique about that call center and made it all what you guys probably know of the
I didn't bring my water back in here. I will be right back again. I gotta get my water.
You're all good. But yeah, the call centers of the 70s actually like had a bunch of paneling and color and a bunch of other stuff. And now call centers have bland. No, they didn't have carpet on the walls, but they had this, and they had you guys remember the 70s motif stuff colors everywhere? They had that. It was cool. I fucking hated them getting rid of it. They painted over that stuff. They took the paneling out and put drywall in and painted the drywall all beige. Sucked. And then they just hung a bunch of posters and stuff like that. And change out that ramen. Your dad's gonna kill himself. Change it to low sodium. Why do I just have low sodium? Who did this? I'm like, Dad, I want you to live a few more years. I don't. Cubicles, yeah. Uh-huh. I don't have a time stone in me. I have access to time powers. So you guys want to know how the quote unquote powers I have work in as far as my character is concerned? The semi-immortality, the never aging, but I can still like have my head lopped off and like live long enough to repair myself type of deal because I have magic now. Back before Levi had magic, that was not the case. Levi panicked a lot. Before Levi had magic, Levi wasn't exactly great. Like, it's funny, but the magic that I have is based on the fact of I use the age, the time, to create and do things. So I literally drain my life force, which is infinite or near infinite, in order to do things. And currently, the reason why you're seeing Levi age, there's a lore reason behind that. Levi doesn't want to continue being ageless. He's done with that. He's had thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years, much like John. And both of them are and from what I understand, John's going to age too. So we're going to address that. But I think the easiest thing to say is like both John and Levi are essentially tired of being immortal. It's not fun. Levi got sent back twice by Acme testing time machines. The first time was okay, crap, this sucked, but at least I got something good out of it. I own a good portion of stock now. The second time was more along the lines of, I can't believe I got in this machine a second time.
Wait, you have a kitten army?
Hell yeah.
You have an army made of kitten armies? Hey, Rosewolf.
the idea is when it comes to how Levi learned his powers is strictly because of the time travel BS that he did. He wound up meeting deities and gods and stuff like that, and he learned powers from like the original sources. So he developed his own source of magic. Levi's not secretly Merlin. He's not the teacher of anyone yet that you know of. He didn't really fuck with the past more than what was absolutely necessary. But it's also one of those things where until I feel like writing it, I want to keep it open because originally we wrote a ton of stuff. Like I had a lot of lore. It was very depressing. Therapy is a wonderful thing.
Okay. I'm going to mute you and I'm going to do this.
Okay. So Chris is going to be recording the 40K lines now. And to anyone here, the first line he's reacting to is "Into the void with a Xeno heretic who had soaked his fur with our fallen brothers and sisters. Into the void where you belong for glory and the Emperor."
Dante, please don't. You threw him into the warp. You threw what is effectively chaos given form and life into the warp. Dante. Hey. Damn it, he hung up. Nappa.
Now this is where he gets to like cut back and forth to the lines.
Stop whatever it is you're doing. Stop whatever it is you're doing and find Levi.
I have a Space Marine voice already done. It's already made. We have Dante's voice done. That was not me that did the voice acting. Popo did a wonderful job the first time. And because people said that the picture I accidentally used was Dante, we're keeping that. Which
I don't care if Beerus, Bulma, or Vegeta ask you to do something else. I need him involved now.
Not that one. All right, I still have Dante's PNG. Okay,
Nappa, have you gotten a hold of him yet?
So we're gonna have that.
Nappa, have you gotten a hold of him yet?
I don't know the next time, but yeah, by all means, like having a random Space Marines voice is a lot better than having to create a voice for a specific character that I accidentally used a famous character for. And thankfully, they didn't have like a set voice for a lot of 40K doesn't have like a lot of set voices. So I had a lot of freedom here.
I know. I'm trying to keep up with all the time paradoxes. I know. I'm trying to keep up with all the time paradox. Nappa, tell Levi.
We have a Reddit now, r/villain support, by the way. If you guys want to go check that out. We need to get a wiki going, but like a good portion of it is like, I think I'm at the point of a lot of creators don't create their own wiki. They go in and they take a look at it and like fix whatever.
And
they
where's the Blue Devil now, huh? I'll talk about your champ. Oh, where the hell is Zinch? Wait.
Where is that Blue Devil? I'll talk
about
your champion however I want. It's causing my stress regains to flare up.
And where is the Blue Devil now? I'll talk about your champion however I want, Torn. He's causing my stress migraines to flare up like no tomorrow.
Yep, we have a thing. 10K years old, by the way.
Look,
can one of you try to do Ra's voice for monsters?
I'll call you back later.
Perfect one for HR.
Nappa, what did he say?
I would have to think about how Raza's voice is. It's just this really grainy voice, and then you gotta go.
I don't believe.
I would have to hear it.
I don't believe.
Even then, we wouldn't get it
that for a second. He hasn't taken vacation since Wash died.
I love the idea that we haven't seen it, but like Levi was so distraught after losing Wash that he was like, "I need to feel it."
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was gone. Yeah, he was gone for a few days. When does this vacation end? Fuck.
That was perfect. That's a perfect fuck. Well, I'm gonna have a couple of these.
Fuck.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Bloopers on this are gonna be amazing. No, we need the. Yeah, we need the drawn out proper fuck. Because this isn't 7 seconds into YouTube, 8 seconds into it.
The last time it was a vacation, he was gone for 2 months.
Of course. What, Teach? Whatever. What's each? Bloopers are the best.
Of course. What, Zinch?
And then we go, well, excuse me.
Sorry. I'm trying to track down Stitch.
I bless you, John.
What? No, I didn't sneeze. He is a champion of. You know what? It doesn't matter.
Oh, Corn's champion. I tossed him out. Looks to Nappa, nods, mouths, yes. Zeech, what do you mean by you tossed him out? Did he screw up? He screwed up. That's too much space. He screwed up. That's way too much space.
There's a point in here where in the background, Nappa says, do I have to do all Levi's work? Yes or no? That should be a foreground. That should be a cut to Nappa line.
Do you want that to be a cut to Nappa line?
It should, yeah.
Okay. You already recorded it, so it's not a big deal.
Right. So I'm going back to continue now. Okay.
All right. Nicholas, this is the benefit of being able to like have me here and have his input immediately because we're not waiting.
What do you mean by you tossed him out?
Right out into another random universe. Fun time. Why would you toss him into a random universe?
Why would you toss him out into a random universe? We are trying to track him down.
Because, John. Why not? He was already from another universe, and now that he's a champion of corn, it's going to be the best show of, well, ever. John, this is where there's another cut.
I am so beyond busy, Nappa. What?
Nappa points to the TV. Fuck my life.
Fuck my life.
Why stomp like that on purpose?
Zinch, did you plan all of this?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Isn't that half the fun, John?
Zinch threw Stitch into a random universe because he thought it would be funny if a champion of corn already from another universe caused more chaos.
Oh, Levi won't like that. Oh, Levi won't like that.
Well, then Levi should have been here then.
Ooh, I need a little bit more anger. I need that cranked up about 5.
Yes.
Okay. Real quick.
Okay.
So it makes the utterly defeated angry yes mean more. You got really close with it, but I need that cranked up about well, Levi should have been here then by about 5 more or so. Like really be like snap. You are furious.
So say that Levi should have been here even angrier?
Yeah.
All right.
That makes the defeated part of yes mean so much more.
Well, then Levi should have been here then. Yes.
Yeah. That's good. That's perfect.
All right.
As soon as you have that in Dropbox, I will grab that and then put Dropbox over here.
I like these microphones.
You like them?
A little bit.
I like them a lot.
It's convenient.
They are hella convenient. What I really like is the fact that each one of these has their own battery. You can charge them individually if you want to. This thing is a battery case itself.
Yeah, the charging case. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you have the same size one I have?
Yeah, exact same.
Cool. It was worth it.
Oh yeah.
I love John's I may smite you level of anger.
That's the point. Like the whole point of like the defeated yes is after so much anger, he still knows there's nothing he can fucking do. There is, I'm gonna smite someone. I have no one to smite. I love it.
All right, those.
Oh, that is a ton of videos just uploaded. Okay, I'll grab those as soon as you get the other ones. That way,
well, this one's going now. It'll be a few minutes for that to get through. This thing is awesome. What broke? What do you mean?
You did.
What do you mean?
Like you glitched back.
Oh, sorry. This thing, I got this off TikTok shop. This is one of those Magic John products.
Yeah.
It is. This is all it is. It condenses into this, and you put your phone. It actually is just like a camera hold for your phone.
Yeah.
But it extends out into a stand. Gets this tall. This pops open, so you can get it open here and stand it up. And this can go vertical or horizontal, and this can also flip up like that.
You'll have to send me, if you have that on your TikTok shop, you'll have to send that.
I just straight up bought this because I was like, that just looks good, and I didn't get it approved for the sample. It doesn't matter. This is super convenient, and it literally is this fits in your pocket. This is what I use the whole game manufacturer association thing for recording, because you can do this. Check this out. You can I turned the camera this way. So I held my cell phone like that, and you can hold it to the side like this and still record it.
Okay, now I can kind of see it.
Or
wow, I don't know why your internet is so funky today. Levi didn't want to do paperwork. Yeah, Levi does not like physical paperwork. You got to remember how much paperwork Levi's had to do from being thrown back in time twice. That does mean that Levi's technically existed on the Acme floor simultaneously, just in 2 separate locations, so we didn't break the universe. Where is this? Who's higher up in the chain? I want to say this. There is a skit that will state that technically villain as it is now, Levi would be like up there, but Levi didn't want the responsibility and gave it to John. So Levi is blanket name only for the sheer fact he got tired of getting reported to HR, or John got tired of getting reported to HR. There's a skit that we're going to have to film that is going to be like that. And the main reason why I want to film that, get it out and have it there is so that, because there's a lot have mentioned like you guys wouldn't last because of HR and everything. I'm like, that's going to be addressed. The gag is this: Levi and John cannot be fired for two reasons. One, it is not possible to fire them without harming the company in some way. Two, they can't be fired because of legal reasons. Like you would have to do like a vote board and do this and do that. And like, no one's going to do that because Levi has too much. Before Levi bought and did a hostile takeover, Levi had too much stock in the thing. And all he would have to do to crash the stock is sell his stock at a ridiculously low price, because it's already proven by the fact he's working that he doesn't care about money. It's kind of the point of being an immortal. You don't care about money at a certain point. So they have no.
Unfortunately, alternately, I'm having internet issues.
Yeah. But it will allow us to run an HR as a gag thing where somebody new in HR, we can have guest be HR afterwards, which will be perfect. Because then it will be part of the gag that there's a rolling HR, which is something I've had to deal with in real life constantly in call centers. That can be like during COVID, it was really, really bad. But even more so, like it's been noticeable across corporations where they keep hiring new HR.
Yeah.
And so you'll get an HR that doesn't know what's going on, polls somebody that they shouldn't have polled, and the person's like, "Did you read my file? You need to read my file. You need this. You need to do that." Right? And that's going to be the gag, is that when Chris or Levi get in,
That's a really good point. I am uploading a big file right now while streaming, even though it's not the same device. It's the same connection.
Yeah, I have to get a physical connection here soon,
and
so I stop having my issue.
Yeah, Spectrum has been questionable at best ever since the hurricane.
Do you have any other options?
We have AT&T, and I hate that company with the passion of 1,000 burning suns.
No, I feel you. I used to work for them. You're good. I get it.
I have so many people in the neighborhood who have AT&T fiber, and they love it. I have cable internet, not fiber.
Is it just one file, or is it multiple that you're uploading?
It's just one big 8-minute file right now. But everyone else in the house is also streaming, so it's I really want fiber internet. I really do. I have an AT&T for 20 years, but the horrible experience that I had with that company 20 years ago, and then 25 years ago, and 30 years ago, I never, ever, ever want to give them money again.
I apologize as being somebody who used to sell AT&T phones, and as somebody who used to work for DirecTV. I worked for AT&T twice without realizing it. Technically speaking, when I worked for DirecTV, they weren't part of AT&T. They were partnered with them. There's a difference.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, AT&T didn't have say over shit. I didn't have to upsell or anything when I was working for DirecTV. I didn't have to upsell an AT&T phone or package or anything like that. It was a mention it once, they say no, drop it. Once AT&T took over DirecTV completely, like it became mandatory in their training. Like you had to do upselling, you had to do retention and everything like that. And I was still like working there, but on a different project right as they were still doing it. So I still got to hear a bunch of other stuff. People were learning how to do the AT&T stuff on top of the DirecTV because it was cheaper than hiring more people for each department.
I want to give them money less than I want to give AT&T money.
Yep.
We have another fiber option in the area that's slowly expanding. They put in fiber in our neighborhood last year. But they really cut corners on their installer crew. People had power lines cut. There were gas lines hit. Water lines were hit. People's in-yard sprinkler systems got damaged. They did a really bad
to us. We at the other property, I was trying to get Connect's internet, which is a fiber optic, and they would have been cheaper, and I was no longer in a contract with Comcast. So I was like, okay, yeah, I want this. And they killed my sprinkler system. They had to come out twice. And and when we moved, we called them because I was like, I really don't want to get Comcast. This would be cheaper. And they said, oh, well, we're not putting it in your area. Literally 2 months later,
yeah,
they're doing work in my area. And I'm like, I can't get your system. I can't get it. You're not going to pay to get me out of this contract. So I'm stuck with this contract for the next 2 years. And this contract's cheaper than what your internet is anyways.
The North American fiber eating backhoe. Now, I imagine David Attenborough's voice. Here we see the North American fiber eating backhoe.
That's good. One of the things, like, say what you want about Comcast. I will too, because like I've had a lot of problems with them. One of the things I got to give them props is they're doing equalization across their upload and download. So if you have a 200 upload speed or 200 download speed, you have a 200 upload speed, which is fucking nuts.
Yep.
We're finally getting the internet that we should. It's just patchy as hell.
Yeah. And that's what I like about fiber. It's a cable internet, fast download, slow upload. DSL, okay download, okay upload. Fiber, fast,
Yep.
but I gotta pay for AT&T to get it.
I'm just happy that we do have what we have. It just, I don't like the fact I'm giving money to Comcast because of all the crap we've had to deal with them. But I'm also like, at the time I moved here, there was no choice. So if I'm here for which I hopefully am, if I'm here for 2 years, we'll be good. And I'll be like, okay, now you guys can give me your internet that you said you were going to give me. Oh, pardon me. Okay. So I got those videos.
Here's the annoying thing. This is the most political I will get because it refers to political stuff from 25 years ago. In 1996, a law was passed that we gave like $900 billion to the ISPs to build out fiber across the country, everywhere, even to the most rural of rural homes. And that was under the Clinton administration. They took the money, sat on their thumbs, waited for the next election. George W. Bush won. Then 9/11 George W. Bush won. And then 9/11 happened. And everyone forgot that we gave money to the ISPs, and they just banked the money and never did anything.
They got called on that during the Obama administration.
But they didn't do anything.
They fined them, and then the fine was forgiven as long as they started the process of putting out the fiber, which is why since Obama, they've been doing that. But they've been cutting so many corners because they want to pocket as much money as they can.
Yeah.
So, and now that they started, it's too late to stop.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chris filmed the two things I needed him to film. I'm gonna have to actually grab one of those, so I might as well extract that now that I'm thinking about it. Because one of them is for a different video, which is the Red Dead Redemption video. So I gotta grab that real quick. Get that out of the 40K thing. I'll get this edited. I'm not gonna edit it right now, everyone. What you guys are gonna see me edit is the time videos. We've been here for an hour and a half. I'll get that started in a moment. Let me at least get this other video where it needs to be, so I don't forget about it. Because that's what happened. I forgot it existed. Oops. Which we've done in the past, and then got like I've made full videos, forgotten that I've recorded them. As I'm scrolling through to delete stuff, I'm like, I don't remember this. Oh, I didn't make this a thing. Well, it looks like crap, so no. It never sees the light of day. Let's see here. Actually, oh, that's perfect. This is the exact one I needed. Actually, oh goodness. What? That's weird.
Itchy. Okay.
Actually, there we go. Okay. Alrighty, so let me get this pulled up and screen share. We'll share the volume.
You know, Constantine, when you told me you had tickets to the Rocky Mountain Horror Picture Show, I did not think that what you meant was that you were fighting a tip.
So that first bit, Chris, can you tell?
Did you say the Rocky Mountain Horror
It's
Picture
on purpose.
Show? Okay,
It's on
okay.
It is on purpose. Somebody called it out during the stream, and before I recorded a second take, before I recorded the second take, which is this take that you see here, I was like, we should keep that. Actually, we should keep that, because then it makes it seem something else, and that's why I'm furious, because I wanted to go see that versus something I've probably already seen in my time. And that's going to be the first text that we're going to call out, or this is up to you guys. Do we call out the Rocky Mountain Horror Picture Show in text format of like a, what did you just say? Or do we let everyone else just be like, see if they notice that? Because that is so quick.
You know, Constantine, when you told me you had tickets to the Rocky Mountain Horror Picture Show, I did not think that what you meant was that you were fighting a Tim Curry knockoff in high heels.
So it's that and the Tim Curry knockoff in high heels within the first 10 seconds. Now that first 10 seconds, we don't need a poll. We don't. You guys can just say, here's how it goes. Yes, we call it out. No, we don't. Just put yes or no in the chat. If there's an overwhelming yes, then sure, let's do it.
The answer to this question is hopefully a sword.
Also, while I'm editing, to everyone here, while I'm doing all the edits and everything, if you guys, first of all, those who are not used to it, my voice fluctuation is because I keep relaxing my voice. and then I go into like customer service mask mode quite often. If you guys want to, no, yes, leave it. Let them figure it out. No. There's more no's currently than there are, like, because let them figure it out. That's a no. Call it after the Tim moment, like dang and excuse me. Don't call it out. Okay, we're not going to call it out. Because again, it's within the first 10 seconds, and the first 10 seconds has the actually I'm talking Constantine. So do I label Constantine as a hero in my video? Shit, I forgot. I think I say if heroes had a hotline during the time videos.
Okay.
It might be anti-hero too. I'm not entirely sure which one I use. Before I edit that. This time.
Constantine, I feel like
Heroes. I say hero. All right. Yeah, it's been called out, but since I've never changed it and I just say hero all the time, I might as well just leave it. The only thing, the reason why I go with member solutions and keep it there is because of the comments we get, like, why is hero support taking a villain, or why is hero support taking an anti-hero? But what's really weird is that you don't get those comments with John very often. Like, if he's talking to a hero, a couple people might point it out.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the people who think I'm hero support will call me out if I even talk to a villain. I'm like, why is that?
You're not hero support?
Yeah, but you're not hero support.
I'm jokingly asking. I'm like,
I don't know. It's weird. What I'm gonna miss is how easy it is to get to these presets. I assume that there's a way to like set this all up in DaVinci so it's very similar.
mm-hmm.
But it's setting up that's the issue, you know.
Yeah.
There we go.
You know, Constantine, when you told me you...
Oh, nice. That actually worked. Sometimes it doesn't, this little flaming Constantine doesn't work and I have to manually recreate it. And it's created with two separate parts. So I knew that there was a want that to be behind. That way the flames can be behind that. And I can raise it up a little bit more. There we go. And then we do a verses.
You know,
Doesn't need to be perfect right now. Verses. And then this is where I add in regular text. We'll fix this all up and in a minute. But the key thing right now is getting it into the positions. So the Constantine versus Darth Vader, all this stuff will fade right here. And then the text will start, because otherwise I can't have any text at this point.
Yeah.
And with the time videos for everyone here, you got, like, I've given it away almost every single time who he's fighting right off the bat.
Right.
So we go Star Wars Jader. Fix the size of that. And because we're doing the Darth Vader, There we go. Nice and easy.
Question.
What's up, kiddo? That needs to be moved over a smidge.
So apparently, when I fell down while I was sleeping, did you put me back on my bed?
I did not put you back on your bed. You crawled back on your bed yourself.
Really?
Uh-huh.
In my sleep?
Uh-huh.
What time?
I don't know. I just heard a phone crash.
Wait, 1 minute. Was light shining through?
Was light shining through? I don't know.
Because I might have been awake. Because I woke up at like 6 or 7. That makes sense because I was sleeping like on the edge of my bed.
It's really hard for me to concentrate on editing and you. So, anything else, bud?
I'll be taking this.
Do you have something to put in it? I don't mind if you steal a picture frame from me. You just want that picture of the hot air balloons.
Sure.
Okay.
Or just like the stand holder thing.
It doesn't have a stand holder. It's you hang it up.
This one?
No.
Oh, yeah, this.
Oh no, there is a stand. Never mind. You want to take that one? That one's already out of the pallet. That one's already out of the plastic though. You don't have to worry about the nails or anything. Yeah, that's got plastic, and it's the same thing on here. Hand it here. I will peel that off, and you can. Okay. Well, while we're waiting for me to take care of this real quick. Hold on. You know that these were a gift for me to be able to hang up other things, right?
Yeah. Wait, really? Oh, my stomach.
People sent me these so that I could hang up stuff. I don't think they're gonna care that you're getting it though. They're not gonna care. I could have kept that on. Throw that away.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss CapCut.
Yeah. Like we'll be able to use it for a little while afterwards on the computers without too much issue. I already proved that the only the way that you can log into it is you turn on VPN on your browser, and then when you go to log in, you can log in and it will log in on here. I was like, oh, that's nice to know. And then it'll work. But that won't work for your phone.
I'm gonna go
Right.
to bed after this.
We'll see what happens. TikTok makes so much money that I don't think they're really going to get rid of it.
I just really wanted to know how I fell off my bed when I did.
But that's political talk, so we're not gonna. Yeah, he ate it. Munchkin, don't eat the plastic. He does, but that's his own. I never took down the Justice for Jerry stuff, and we're gonna be referencing it in other videos. So I also never like. That's probably gonna be one of those things where I re-release in parts versus like what I keep saying I'm gonna do. The year version of it's gonna swing around, and then I'm gonna release it like that.
I might need to re-release the hamster-powered nuclear fusion generator video first for context, because Justice for Jerry is already such a niche video.
Yep, and then that we did like that twice, but that like the remake did pretty much just as well as the original. So re-release the remake instead of the older one, and then go from that. You never watched it. Go watch it.
We should remake the hamster powered nuclear fusion generator video, but it should get remade in the guise of a call with the customer. Like have someone call and just be like, out of curiosity, what is the most expensive thing that you sell? And I go, I'm thinking about maybe making it an APA video, but it's better if it's a villain calling and saying, that That would be the nuclear powered. That would be the hamster powered nuclear fusion generator. There isn't enough money in your universe to buy a single one.
And we could definitely do that. Did you ever see the edits I did to your remake for the?
I have no idea.
So I added, like, I used AI because I didn't have a choice, but I used AI to create some really cool edits for it. I don't know if I ever released that, actually. Like, I know I made the entire thing. 1 second here.
Let's talk about our most.
Okay, so not that one. Did I just keep that as a personal project and then scrap it? There's an 11-minute video.
Last time on the phones of villain support.
And then there's that. Oh shit, I never did.
Really?
So, that's kind of sucky.
Being run from it to the axis.
Went and created animations using AI, mind you, of like hamsters and a bunch of other stuff. I thought I released it, but I guess I didn't. Or maybe it's underneath a title that I'm missing here.
Yeah.
No. But it was really funny because, like, it had the Death Star rotating, but made to not look like the Death Star. We had hamsters as little scientists and stuff like that. It was but no, I guess we didn't release it. That's all. All right, back to what we were doing. Yeah, let's do it this side. So we have this right here.
Constantine, when you told me you had tickets to the Rocky Mountain Horror Picture Show, I did not think that what you meant was that you were fighting a Tim Curry knockoff in high heels.
Now, that's a perfect point to have, like, right here, the text take over.
Yeah.
I'm going to create a compound clip. We're going to animate. We're going to have this fade out nicely.
Heels.
All at the same time. And then we have the new text take over almost instantly. Just pop up. So this is where all of you get involved. Do you know who Kraven the Hunter is, Chris?
Yes.
Could you do the Predator versus Kraven the Hunter?
Versus comics Kraven or movie Kraven?
It has to be comics because movie Kraven sucks. I think that needs to be the joke. That needs to be the joke. Okay, and like when you find out who it is, you're like, okay, super important here.
Why did you think you could beat him? No, you can't gauge your opponents based off who they are in the movie.
Yeah. Do you want to do that real quick?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll do that as an improvised sketch. Let me just catch myself up on Kraven real quick. Not the movie.
The animated Spider-Man one could be the same thing.
I can't believe they got the worst version of Quicksilver to play Kraven.
That's so there's a full 11-minute video of the Justice for Jerry saga that finishes it off. Justice for Jerry, the full saga, 11 minutes and 17 seconds. It's like they might have lost the battle, but we didn't lose the war type of thing. So, the first comment that can really be talked about
was that you were fighting a Tim Curry knockoff in high heels.
Tim Curry knockoff in high heels. We can have the text say something about that. Like, isn't Tim always in high heels? I thought you were, that sounds more like such and such. There were people who were saying like who they thought I was talking about. Like some people thought I was talking about Helsing when I said emo goth daddy.
Yeah.
Which has me like, oh, I could do a time versus that, but I don't think it would end well for anyone involved. I really don't want to have that. Oh, the anticipation.
Wait, what?
We need it to be. Nah. Need to change the font. I don't want to do Jedi font just because it reacts weird. New Gothic. New Gothic Bold Century. I love the little Justice for Jerry as like solidified in our own community as its own little niche thing constantly. I got to bring that back one day. Oh, Nicholas, we're going to go further on in. And the first start of it.
You know, Constantine, when you told me you had tickets to the Rocky Mountain Horror Picture Show, I did not think that what you meant was that you were fighting a Tim Curry knockoff in high heels. I'm actively very disappointed.
Red text like Rocky Horror. I can do that. Let's take a look at the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Let's look at their text. So they have like bleeding text. I don't want to cause bleed. I don't want to do the bleeding text because that will get annoying. I can do something like this. You guys can see that. You can kind of see like little lines in it.
Yeah.
I can do straight up just black and red on the inside, which I think is pretty good. We can do that's kind of crap. We can do this one. That looks like crap. I think the best one so far is this one right here. It's clear. You can see it. It still gives way to the Tim Curry stuff.
Yeah.
And this text isn't going to change. It's going to look this way all the way throughout the video. But we're going to change like what it says constantly throughout the video until I feel like there's no reason to have it play anymore. There we go. And we're going to have it be animated in.
I'm heels. I'm heels. I'm actively very disappointed. I actually wanted to go.
There we go. So going forward, we'll figure it out. Do a graffiti with some shading. No, it needs to be the biggest thing here is with the text that people are reading, we can't make it difficult to read while listening, because the more difficult the text is to read, they're not listening anymore. So it needs to be quick, easy to read. Gothic bold, and the black and red text is perfect. It stands out. That's perfect. So let's continue here.
Tim Curry knockoff in high heels. I'm actively very disappointed. I actually wanted to go to that. So let's just skip to what the soul looks like. And the next time you call in, you better tell me you have tickets for real.
So the next time you call me, you better have tickets for real. I feel should have a comment right there.
I'm gonna mute you so I can record this.
No, you're all good. Had to edit a song at work today. Lyrics were from a viewpoint of an alien's kidnapping people for propane, sung in a bluegrass style. That's good. That's good. Don't threaten him with a good time.
So looks like. And the next time you call in, you better tell me you have tickets for real. Fried chicken?
Film support, who's your target? What are you craving?
We're gonna give a minute here. We're gonna listen to his call. But right after the fried chicken comment, we're gonna talk about all that, and then like after the fried chicken comment, that's when the text is gonna get like very funny very quickly. Think about all humans sing. Oh, that's funny.
Look, guys, I mean, he's got typical superhuman powers, okay? Super strength, super speed. He's crazy durable. He can kind of hold his own pretty well with Spider-Man. I mean, probably isn't really strong enough to beat the guy if Spider-Man didn't hold back, but I mean, he's strong. I mean, he's going to be way beyond your league.
That was such a long pause.
What makes you think that you can beat him? Okay, watching the movie Kraven the Hunter is not doing research for this target. No,
Did I miss something?
It's like an origin story for the character, and for the movies, they have to like weaken him way down to make it. No, okay.
Sorry, Robert. I'm not sure about that one.
How many times have I told you, go read the comics? Okay, the comics are the ones that are going to show you how strong the character actually is, and you would understand that you don't stand.
God, that's been a long time. Kids watch that.
He is a much better hunter than you. Better than you will ever be. I admit, you guys are good hunters for the most part. When your prey is a regular kind of strong human. You would need 3 to 4 ships full of blooded elites, which you don't have access to.
Kraven?
I can't call Kraven and ask him to wait for you to gather the requisite troops. Because he has other
like
stuff.
he's good. Even
better
comic
stuff to
version's
do.
good. But
No.
like he's not good enough to take on that.
You can gather the troops and try to find him later.
I think like he's the. I think I know what the joke needs to be. Chris needs to pop on here real quick so I can like talk to him. I know what the joke needs to be. He's the you.
I like that angle a lot.
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, but hold on.
Hold on. Yeah.
That was just
Okay.
the first draft. That's not going to be the final.
No, you're good. Craven, you can hear me now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Craven is basically the Predator in human form.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
That
much
needs-
stronger.
Yeah,
stronger.
and that needs to be pointed out. I was like, he's the you. He's the human version of you, but better.
He is what you think you are.
There you go. And then like you need, of course, there's some buildup that needs to be done. But yes, we're getting there.
Yep. Okay.
So we're gonna wait to edit this because we're getting distracted.
Look, I mean, he's got your typical superhuman powers, right? He's got super strength, super speed. I mean, look, he's got your typical. Look, he's got your typical suite of superhuman powers. Okay, he's super strong. He's super fast. He can take you guys out each with one punch, no problem. The guy can pretty much hold his own against Spider-Man. I mean, maybe not if Spider-Man's not holding back, but Spider-Man's pretty freaking strong, even when he is holding back. No. You guys do not need to hunt Spider-Man, okay? Listen.
Craven the Hunter actually has
Craven is the human version of what you think you are. Yeah. No. I don't think you would need ships full of blooded elites to hold a candle to this guy. What made you think that you could beat him?
Well, remember, Ian, there's times where the Predator
Watching the Marvel movie and deciding that this is the guy you could take is not the right way to go. That is not researching your target. Honestly, your best course of action is to approach the guy with some humility and ask him to train you. Yeah. You can fight him if you want, but he's going to kill every single one of you that goes after him. You can do what you want. Let me know how it goes if you survive.
I agree. Yeah. That was a relatively good take. The ending kind of fell off there.
We can cut the ending out of it.
Yeah. Like once you like the training before that. I think I think we have a choice of cutting it right after the training bit or cutting it before the training bit and letting people assume that, that's what they should do. They should have him train them.
Hey, JMP.
Or it could even be like John having that moment of, oh, you know what? When he captures you, because he's going to want one of you as a trophy, ask to be trained by him.
Yeah.
And then like that could be a tangent of like, no. You guys think you take trophies. He actually does it.
Actually, I'm going to use the line. Look, you guys can throw as many blooded warriors as you want at this guy, and you're not going to win. Now, listen, if you were smart, I said if you were smart.
There you go. All right. We'll shut up and we'll watch you work.
All right.
Robert, we did the Weeping Angel.
I mean, the guy's got the typical suite of.
Or not Aang. We did it.
I mean, the guy's got the typical suite of superhuman ability.
Aang would lose if I'm going to be honest. Toph.
Look,
chance.
the guy drinks a potion that gives him the usual suite of superhuman abilities. Okay, he's got super strength, super speed. I mean, this is a guy who can hold his own with Spider-Man. When Spider-Man's holding back. If Spider-Man wasn't holding back, I don't think it'd be a fight. But we all know that Spider-Man holds back. That does not mean that you should go after Spider-Man,
but this is a dice.
We've talked about that before. So as far as Craven goes, what is it that makes you think you can beat him?
As a full set.
I forgot part of it. I mean, the guy takes a potion.
Ordered this.
Look, the guy takes a.
I think it would be more interesting.
The guy takes a potion that gives him the usual suite of superhuman abilities, right? Yeah, super strength. He's got super speed. I mean, this is a guy who can hold his own against Spider-Man when Spider-Man's holding back, which is most of the time. I don't think he'd win against Spider-Man if Spider-Man let loose, but we all know Spider-Man doesn't let loose. But the best way to describe Craven is that he is the human version of what you think that you are. No, you're no. You could send shiploads of blooded elites at this guy, and none of you would survive.
I feel like if he restarted it off as a what made you think you could take on Craven the Hunter.
That's a big if. You might consider. And going
then
up
goes
to the guy and seeing if he can more train you.
And then goes into the training.
Or you can all attack him, and if he decides to keep one of you as a trophy.
That's how I form my.
If you're worthy adversaries, maybe you can ask them. But honestly, if there's a fight, I think you're all just gonna die. Got the movie. Shit. Yeah.
I think you should reorder it. You have everything context-wise. You do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that movie bit. What makes you think that you could? What made you not? What makes you? What made you think that you could take on Craven the Hunter? Watching the movie is not research.
That might be the opening to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like do that as the opening,
right,
and then lead into the other stuff, and then get to the end of the training bit. Like I think you just need to move that part forward and then keep everything else.
All right, I'm muting you again.
All right. That is still spinning. Jesus.
Camera, don't do that.
It's just now slowing down. I've spun the other one like 3 times.
What made you think?
Finally stop.
Hold on. What?
It doesn't spin.
Hold on. What made you think that you can take on Craven the Hunter?
That's not bad. There it goes.
Watching the Marvel movie is not doing research. Listen, okay, this is a guy who takes a potion that gives him the typical suite of superhuman abilities. All right, he's got super strength, he's got super speed. This is a guy who can hold his own against Spider-Man when Spider-Man's holding back. And if Spider-Man lets loose, there's hardly anyone can take him on. But we all know Spider-Man doesn't let loose. But Craven is the human version of what you
That's
think.
That's perfect right there for him to say.
And you're not. You could send shiploads of blooded elites at this guy, and none of them would survive. All right. If you were smart, and that's a big if, you would approach this guy with humility and ask him to train you. That would make you truly dangerous. Or you can send legions of Yautja at the guy and hope that he takes one of you as a trophy, thinking that maybe you're a worthy foe, and then you can ask him about the training thing then. But you can do what you want. I've made my recommendation.
Did he say the line of Craven? Did you say the line of Craven is what you think you are or whatever?
Uh-huh.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I might have missed it. I've been thinking around.
Craven is the human version of what you think you are. You're not.
Okay.
Is
All
what
right,
I
making
did.
sure. That's one way to heat your place. Yeah. Thank you again, Spinal Break, for the $5.
Thank you, Spider Breaker. I'm gonna pop this off of here, and I'm gonna disconnect this guy, and I'm gonna give it a listen.
Yes, and then we'll continue with the editing. Shrimp, I sometimes like zone out things, which is why I was asking.
Hold on. What?
Especially if I'm fiddling with stuff.
Hold on. What made you think that you can take on Kraven the Hunter? Watching the Marvel movie is not doing research. Listen, okay, this is a guy who takes a potion that gives him the typical suite of superhuman abilities. All right, he's got super strength, he's got super speed. This is a guy who can hold his own against Spider-Man when Spider-Man's holding back. If Spider-Man lets loose, there's hardly anyone can take him on. But we all know
One of the things I need to do is do the Jack versus
Kraven is the human version of what you think.
alternate universe
And
with Jack.
you're not. You
The audio is great. I would love the line of you getting off the phone after yelling at somebody and Napa or I go, "What's the matter?" And you go, "Toph is Dalek bending."
Unfortunately, that's not a thing that we can do because that would be closer to blood bending than that.
Yep.
But
we've done that one, Nicholas Henderson. I did a whole series of the Predators versus a guy with white hair.
Yep.
Fried chicken? Like,
did you just say fried chicken?
Yeah. Yeah. So it goes from here.
No tickets for real.
Don't threaten it with a good time.
Fried chicken?
the comment that's gotta be what everyone says about me. It was like, oh, the Southern's showing.
Yep. Darth Fang, we done that one too. We did two versus Lobo, two different ones. Spoiler alert, they didn't win.
Chicken? Like KFC, or are we talking Black and Southern goodness? Because
what's another like iconic chicken place? Popeyes, obviously, but what's another iconic chicken place that you guys would think of when I start talking like that?
What the hell's it called? I mean, there's Chick-fil-A, but we're talking fried chicken. We're talking fried chicken.
Yeah, fried compound chicken.
KFC.
Yeah, I've already got KFC. I already said KFC. Church's chicken. I've never.
That's a thing in the South.
No, that'd be good.
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's. It needs to. It probably has to be the Southern thing. So
there used to be in the Chicago area a chain called Brown's Chicken. Brown's Chicken was Jamaican jerk style. It was freaking amazing.
Black and Southern goodness, because it does matter what the way you're British.
yeah, so here we go. Jerk chicken is good. Jerk chicken. Oh man, I want some jerk chicken.
It's not like boiled pretend fried chicken, is it?
Pro, A-B-L-E-L-Y. Right? Pro Able-E. Red Robin. Sorry. Yum. Can we talk about that for a moment? Everyone in my house does it too. Everyone does it in my house. Can you if you want to talk about brainwashing or control or anything like that, Red Robin would be the perfect example of a company.
Is that?
Huh?
It's not Red Robin. It's something else.
Red Robin Yum. So it's
There's
Red Robin Yum.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. And everyone goes yum when they hear that.
Huh. Technically, I'm correct. That's funny. So
What?
so probably the way I spelled it was just Proablely is the obsolete form of Probably.
How did you spell it?
I added an A. So Probably is what I did.
Oh. Is it?
Okay, so we're gonna rewind here.
Packing something goodness because it does matter what the way you're British. It's not like boiled pretend fried chicken, is it?
Probably forgets to wash the rice too.
So
like it's gonna just be an insult battle. To anyone that's from the UK, I love you. I do. But so right after here, what about churches? We got
it
that.
Does matter what the way
I say boiled chicken.
It's not like boiled pretend fried chicken, is it?
And then after that, I have probably forgets to wash the rice too. We don't necessarily need that. That can fit, but we can do a different one and just focus on that. So after the boiled chicken bit, what do you guys think should go there? This is just a placeholder. It doesn't necessarily need to be probably forgets to wash the rice too. God damn it. Now I can't get that out of my head.
What?
Fucking
Red Robin?
Like bending. God damn you. God damn you. Fucking hell. Because I just thought of I was like, they couldn't bend that. They would bend the metal of the thing. I was like, oh, fuck. Damn it. Southern side of fried chicken shutters. Just shutters? Yes. That fits better. Shudders at the lack of spice. Oh no. my phone holder decided to not stay up. There we go.
So you want to hear something crazy?
Yeah, go for it.
On Facebook. So I'm taking a virtual improv class on Mondays, an advanced class from one of the like most sought after improv instructors in the country. Like he travels the world to do improv training. And
What?
The recommend. Oh, you on the phone?
What is it, Tobias? You want me back upstairs? Oh, when I get done working. However long it takes. You know that. I love you, buddy. You'll be fine. Bye. All right. Sorry.
And so Facebook is now recommending his connections to me as friends because now his connections and I have a mutual friend in him.
Yeah.
And the first person on my people you might know list was Keegan Michael Key from Key and Peele.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, oh shit. I did not have the balls to hit add friend.
That would be one hell of a
Right. Maybe
do the question is like a lot of big stars like that don't manage their own social medias anymore.
Oh, I know. It just I saw that and I was like, that would be hilarious. Well, I mean, like, Ashton Kutcher grew up in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and went to high school with a bunch of people that I know because we're right about the same age. A bunch of people that I worked with when I lived there. So he would constantly pop up. He and his brother would constantly pop up as potential friends for me to add on Facebook.
You know, that might eventually be something that you deal with later on. Is people having the same reaction as what you're reacting to?
Right. He recommended Chris Wolf as a friend, and I'm like, I can't imagine myself. Who knows? I don't know. He would be, yeah, you're right. He'd be great as HR, but like the difficulty of getting someone who played Luther, President Obama's anger translator, to play a character on our little YouTube channel.
It's not okay. So I should say this. It's not as hard as you may think. It's more about getting them during their off time, and
Right.
Key and Peele don't have what seems to be off time from what I can tell.
No.
Like
In
they have produced a bunch of very stupid stuff that honestly isn't funny at all. But more times out of not, they produce stuff that is, and that might be just because they're producing so much. And then let's not get the stuff that they do that is just drama and horror and all this other stuff that they've gotten into lately. There's that too. It's
the kind of thing where it's like they have the work ethic that honestly, if we're gonna blow this up, that we need to have.
It's not that so they take time and do things. Mm-hmm. It's more along the lines of, so they record a chunk of stuff. They write a bunch of stuff, then they record a bunch of stuff, and then it gets released over time while they're taking their breaks, and then they repeat that pattern.
But there's a ton of stuff that they write and record that they never release.
Mm-hmm. Which we already do that as well.
Yeah.
It's not about the work ethic. We have that work ethic down. It's more about us being able to.
Ethic was the wrong word. They they pump out. They have a very regimented system of writing and then reviewing, deciding if it's worth recording, and some of it never gets beyond the basic. Just we got the film. We're not going to edit it because it's just not good.
Yeah, and then there's the fact that they have something that we don't have. Other people.
Right.
An entire team of
Right.
writers and reviewers and stuff like that. And I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, if we had an entire team of people for everything, I'm pretty sure we could pump out a lot more content.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen. Anyways, let me do that. It was how do I stop this? Everyone give me some insults for Daleks real quick. That Toph would say. Given Toph's.
Oh, you're actually doing the.
Yeah, I can't get out of my head.
All right. Ooh, it's even got a chewy center.
It's even mobile tin cans.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Katara doesn't really blood bend anymore.
But she can.
Yeah, she can. They won't know what a toaster oven is. Remember, that's not quite a thing that they would know.
Huh. Final cut of my video is only a minute 41.
Oh, that's all right. Not a big deal. So I'm gonna mute this real quick. Oversized tea kettle. There we go. Oh, hold on. People are gonna think I'm John.
Yeah, because John wears that hat all the time.
Oh. We can't hear you. What'd you say?
I said, yeah, because John wears that hat all the time.
No. Because of the way that the light hits,
okay.
and how light my hair is. It looks like John trying to grow out hair. Now, once my hair gets more fuller, that's a different story. But
yeah,
right now, not so much. I need to hit mute on you. Okay, Toph, you really shouldn't be metal bending. Okay, Toph, you probably shouldn't be destroying the giant tea kettles. I mean, Iroh probably had some type of plan for those, and like, are they crawling? Like, there's probably people in them that are moving them around, and it made us like a squitch, like a squishy squilch, like somebody. Did you see feet? Was that in it? How much? What color was the goo? Was it a red goo? Because that's a concern. Okay. What did they say to you? This talking tea kettle of a. That would be a Dalek. They're metal, of course. That's why. That explains why. I guess technically speaking, you Dalek bended. I never thought I would say that. Tough. I mean, well, yeah, I mean, you did fight the angels just recently, so it's not really surprising that something else decided to go into your. I have so many questions. First of all, where's Katara or Aang or any of the others who aren't as unhinged? If the Daleks there, that would probably be the Cybermen. So you got so I'm having a hard time processing. I need to give you a call back. Give me give me you have 5 minutes. John, we got a bit of a problem. Toph just Dalek bended. Damn it, I can't hit the stop button. There we go. I like the like brain stutter
Yeah.
at the end there. That fit really well. We could leave it off as that, or even have John kind of go, I heard. And like have your thing. Yeah, that's perfect. If you can send me a quick clip of you taking it off and just being like disgusted and being like, I heard.
Taking off my
Your headset,
my
like
headset?
like you heard the squish,
Yeah.
because you were on the phone with them.
Yeah.
Exterminate. Wait, no, not us. Probably, yeah. So people who watched Korra are probably going to point out that Toph shouldn't be able to metal bend the Daleks because that it should be more refined metal. However, knowing Doctor Who, the Daleks will literally turn any metal into it, and sometimes it's refined and sometimes it's not. So,
So
there's a good chance that the ones that they were able to bend did not have the correct metal.
So like this. Hold on. I heard. I heard.
Either one's good. Either one of those is good.
All right. I'll send them both.
So I'll have you send those. I'll have you send those. You know, in Discord, okay. And I will upload those to. I'll upload my side to CapCut. That's a nice, quick little video. It's under 3 minutes as well, but it's all. If I can get things to work on CapCut.
I'm just gonna send it to you direct. That's not you. That's not you either. That's you.
What the hell?
There you go. 26 seconds. Total time.
Couple quick, easy videos.
Yep.
All right, back to what we were doing. And Chris, if you need to go, you don't have to.
Yeah, I actually I do need to pop out. Yeah. It's 11:30, almost 11:40 here, and I gotta get ready for bed.
All right.
Night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Great seeing you. Glad you got to see us come up with some new content, and we'll talk to you soon.
You guys, oh yeah, no, Chris is going. I'm staying.
Good night.
All right, bye, Chris. You have a good one.
I'm gonna leave the studio. If it kills the stream, sorry.
It shouldn't. Be really weird if it kills it. Yeah, just show me, and then I can be like this. Sentinels are refined metal. Yeah. I think at some point they are able to bend refined metal. I think it was just a matter of like Toph didn't have the time to learn how to bend refined metal. Like I'm just getting to the point where I think we're seeing Toph though. Probably. All right. Now we can focus. British. It's not like boiled pretend fried chicken, is it? So there's that the lack of spice.
Okay. So burnt chicken left to mold. Oh, okay. So
This one would be oh, thank goodness. And then almost immediately the hopes are dashed.
Burnt chicken left to mold.
Kind of like that. How is that better? Would you guys agree that that should be like a how is that better than the no spices? And that's where it goes. Probably like, oh wait, the mold is the spice. Oh wait. Oh, thank goodness.
Burnt chicken left to mold.
How is that better? Oh wait, the mold is the spice. I really like that.
That's something you like to eat, or what the soul actually looks like.
These are questions that need to be answered. No, it's too far off. Yeah, we can't. I don't like that. Needs to be. We need to answer this one now.
Is that something you like to eat, or what the soul actually looks like?
How's this one? Nope. Porridge is too spicy for them. The mold is the spice.
Is that something you like to eat, or what the soul actually looks like?
Nope. Porridge is too spicy.
Okay. So its soul looks like a soggy charcoal briquette.
This is kind of a lame one. So it's this we go here.
Okay. So its soul looks like a soggy charcoal briquette.
Which is so right there we need something after that. Like what would that be? Bias says he's finding it hard to breathe. He was doing good. All right, is that you, sweetie? Is that you, Tobias? You said you're having a hard time breathing?
Yeah.
Okay, grab the humidifier from Mama's room, fill it up, and put it in your room, okay? If you're still having trouble after about a half hour, we'll figure things out, okay?
So why?
Yeah, I'm still alive right now. We gonna need a replay. Picnic day ruin. He thinks mayo is spicy. Kiddo will be okay. It's fine. Don't worry.
Okay. So its soul.
What's up, kiddo? What? Okay, bring it down here and I'll show you how, okay?
Looks like a soggy charcoal briquette.
The flavor of a campfire sounds too good for him. So it needs to be 2 different lines.
Oh, briquettes.
He thinks spy family in the boat scene. Maybe it's a fancy part of town.
Also something I'm sure you'd probably eat.
Right here.
Daddy.
That one maybe is too spicy. Okay, give me a minute here. Set that down. Let me finish typing this out. It sounds like you're breathing just fine, but more along the lines that you need to relax a little bit on the breath. Oh my God, that's not coming down. All right. I need a knife real quick. Okay. This one can probably come off. Easier. Okay. You want to rinse a couple of these off. You don't have to though. Just a good idea. Brush it off at least. There's the packaging. See this?
Yeah.
Open it, put water, and then you close it back up. Put it like that. 1 or 2. Okay. If I knew where some of the essential oils was, we could do that. But that'll at least get you started, and then I can take care of it from there. Here.
What are you going?
When I get done. When I get done, I just got done saying that, I'm not able to do anything for you upstairs that I can't do for you downstairs while I'm working. So go fill that up, turn it on. We wait about a half hour, and who knows, maybe I'll be able to get this done in a half hour, and then I'll be done. I go on. Being down here will just make it worse. Careful of your head.
Go over.
Okay. I didn't mean to do that. There we go.
Buggy charcoal briquettes. Also something I'm sure you'd probably eat.
There we go. So not when mayo is too spicy.
Look, Look, Mr. Tuna and beans on toast. Are you going to give me some better hints, or am I going to tell you 100 reasons why we have better food in the States?
This was a comment right here that was made during the last live stream that I could not get out of my head.
You 100 reasons why we have better food in the States.
It's because we actually use
I
the
said what
spices
I
we
said.
acquired.
Oh, I said what I said.
And we mean it. Thank our forefathers for that freedom. I love this one.
Okay, let's just skip the food puns and just tell me.
Anyone else hungry? Anyone else hungry? So jealous. Mine got lost in the transition for a ride. Love the series. Still in paperback. Dark Wolf, we have planned dad time tomorrow. For a while, but like the biggest problem. Let's talk about this real quick. The biggest problem here is that I have an unconventional job, and when I'm working, I'm working. When I'm not working, I can be upstairs and having a bunch of time. And so he's gotten used to me being able to be upstairs, and I can do a little bit of work without him realizing it, and I'm still there. But the problem is when I'm down here, it needs to be me working, doing things. When I'm in my office, I'm doing stuff. And sometimes he can hang out. Most of the time, he's not able to hang out because he doesn't stop bothering. He interrupts, is what I should say, not bothering. Interrupts, and that's the problem. We're gonna do a veggie night. Look up what? Hyper HYP hyper HYPEREMES PRAVIDARUM. I don't know what that's about, but okay. That was a random thing to have me look up. True. Has the Animorph books? Yeah, those are good. All right. Back to what we were doing so we can get this done and out of the way.
Okay, let's just skip the food puns and just tell me. You can smell how burnt he is?
I'm spelling that wrong. For BOD. Keep putting an A there. It doesn't need to be a D there. We need to be A. That's a bit foreboding. I love how Toph is becoming a multiverse terror. Yeah.
You can smell how burnt he is? You, Mr. Fire and Brimstone himself. Look, Time, the reason people breathe deeply around you is because they're trying to breathe in the first place. They just regret it soon after because they probably caught something.
I forgot how to spell asthma. Not a good thing considering I have it. HSM. Hey, yeah. I'm bombarded today. Hey. Okay, that's weird. Give me a minute. Bye. I need to put you guys on break for a quick moment. I need to help Tobias put ASTH. ASTH, yeah. ASTH. MA. Okay. But yeah, I need to put you guys on a moment. I gotta go help Tobias get his stuff plugged in. Be right back. I forgot that wasn't set to loop. Okay, I'm back. So,
Hot something. The truth may hurt, but a bat certainly wouldn't.
oh snap! That comeback.
So, what does he smell like? Exactly. Oh, I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't month-old spam twice baked underneath the sun with avocado.
Right here, what would be smell worse than eggs? Not hungry anymore. We are gonna get to the point where like you guys will have like full control.
It's not what it. Hey! Why didn't you lead with telling me he looks like the dude from Spaceballs? That's Vader! You know how quick this call would have been.
Right. Wait, isn't it the other way around? That's just a horrible picture. That's just horrible to picture.
You know how quick this call would have been. Well, no, it's actually the other way around. Usually Vader. Spaceballs looks like. Vader's basically 6'6" evil goth BDSM wet dream with a deep voice. Basically 6'6" evil goth BDSM wet dream with. With a deep voice was smooth jazzing ran through a malfunctioning asthmatic. Synthesizer. Okay, the star, mind you.
That's a good one. I do have a kitty friend that I could attach to it. But there's only 2 that actually like being up there, and they are not down here.
Of the largest equal organization. Disney. This side of the galaxy or the other. They just can't be bothered to have good cookies. In the suck section. Oh, yeah, the leather gimp dad.
I think on this one I didn't say.
Suck section.
Yeah.
Piece. In the suck section.
Hold on. You just have to order them from tiny salespeople. Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason why I decided to do that. They have the best cookies. People can then say what type of cookies they like.
Oh,
They
yeah.
just have to order them
The
from tiny
leather
salespeople.
gimp daddy. Is also the sugar baby of a 1,000-year-old walking.
So we're talking about him, like the leather gimp daddy.
Oh, yeah, the leather gimp daddy is also the sugar baby of a 1,000-year-old walking corpse. That you call the California raisin bud.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, read that.
You have a 1,000-year-old walking corpse that you call the California raisin, by the way. Well, he has a complex with the high ground so bad that when he took a leap of faith, he got cut down by 2 feet.
So what do we do for that one? He has a complex so bad when he took a leap of faith, he got cut down 2 feet. Oh yeah, I need to do old and rich.
Your raisin, by the way. Well, he has a complex with the high ground so bad that when he took a leap of faith, he got cut down by 2 feet.
Vader is a gold digging shooter. Hated to lose no matter what. No, it needs to be like you guys go ahead and make a quip. Like that's what this is going forward. It's a bunch of quips. So it's in regards to the got cut down by 2 feet. Maybe make a comment in regards to like, oh, that's where that's why he gained. How much, like how tall was Anakin? He gained an extra 6. Jesus. Oh, now he has no feet out. Is that going too far, though? Did it cost him in his arm? It didn't cost him his arm, did it? No left feet, but still poor arms. It did. It did. Both feet. His suit cost so much, he got burned on the deal. That. Oh.
No, I mean, you literally have 2 feet on him either way.
And an arm.
Well, his suit's got all the bells and whistles of a high-end espresso machine, but they left out the coffee. He went to get the milk a long time ago.
He's got all the bells and whistles.
Oh yeah, this guy makes Thanos and Darkseid almost look like better fathers. Actually, come to think of it, if you got pocket sand, you can probably just go.
After the pocket sand thing, what do we put in there? How much back child support does he owe anyways? Don't get short with me. Yeah. that's gonna be the comment about the child support.
Adam too. He's got such a phobia of that he tuned. Adam too. He's got such a phobia of that he tuned out the mystic forces that would have told him where his kids were hiding.
Oh, hello. Didn't mean to do that.
Well, either that or child support. They could have named him Darth Deadbeat and it would have honestly fit still.
That needs to be after this one right here. So we need something right here. So go here.
Espresso machine, but they left out the coffee. He went to get the milk a long time ago. Oh yeah, this guy makes Thanos and Darkseid almost look like better fathers.
That's a low bar.
Actually,
that's why Vader's good at
pocket sand. You can probably just go.
It really grinds his gears.
That he tuned out the mystic forces that would have told him where his kids were hiding.
Oh, talk about selective hearing. Talk about selective listening. Which kid was whiner, Anakin and Descent of the Clones, or Luke in New Hope? Good question. 7 dwarfs from Snow White are taller than Vader now. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Well, either that or child support. They could have named him Darth Deadbeat and it would have honestly fit still. Well, this guy actually has enough power to pull a spaceship out of the sky. You only see it once, by the way. And yet he's so scared of everyone else that when Darth Daddy told him,
Mid-nap, I'm back. That's all good.
actually has enough power to pull a spaceship out of the sky. You only see it once. By the way. And yet he's so scared of everyone else that when Darth Daddy told him he would murder a
Yeah, Merc, yeah.
he went and murked a ton of younglings. Without a second thought.
Beast Vader.
And yes, he actually did do that. Actually did do that.
Hello. Yeah, it takes a while to heat the water up and get it going.
It's been almost like 20 minutes since I cooked it in.
I'll be up there in a minute and check it out. I'm almost done, okay? Bye.
Look, Tyne, it's actually going to be hard to get your pound of flesh out of this guy's scene so he doesn't have much left.
Now, somebody mentioned the pound of flesh thing. This is the point where I put it. Like the pound of flesh would be a fly you fool. Or like, I can't really do fly you fool because like, it's not talking to that. It's like, he should fly. Like now.
Look, Tyne, it's actually going to be hard to get your pound of flesh out of this guy's scene so he doesn't have much left. Call Cthulhu and tell him to be extra frisky.
Yeah, let me get out of here. He has something cooking. But it got burned so bad his wife died from embarrassment. So what do we do here?
Left. Call Cthulhu and tell him to be extra frisky.
When
And
he's-
then he owes me 30 damn bucks now.
He needs to be right at the Cthulhu.
Call Cthulhu.
Right at the Cthulhu. No, that's too far. What do we do here? Oh. Gonna need a lot of I'm laughing way too funny at that one.
Younglings without a second.
I feel like there's another area.
Well, he has a complex with the high ground so bad that when he took a leap of faith, he got cut down by 2 feet.
Right here. So we're going to do copy. No. No, I probably shouldn't do that one.
Literally have 2 feet on him either way. Well, his suit's got all the bells and whistles of a high-end espresso machine, but they left out the coffee. He went to get the milk a long time ago. Oh yeah, this guy makes Thanos the dark side almost look like better fathers. Actually, come to think of it, if you got pocket sand, you can probably just go at it too. He's got such a phobia of that he tuned out the mystic forces that would have told him where his kids were hiding. Well, either that or child support. They could have named him Darth Deadbeat and it would have honestly fit still. Well, this guy actually has enough power to pull a spaceship out of the sky. You only see it once, by the way. And yet he's so scared of everyone else that when Darth Daddy told him, he went and murked a TIE gunwing without a second thought. And yes, he actually did do that. Look, Tyne, it's actually going to be hard to get your pound of flesh out of this guy's scene so he doesn't have much left. Call Cthulhu and tell him to be extra frisky. Cthulhu. And tell him to be extra frisky. And then he owes my 30. Frisky.
That's not how you spell Cthulhu. God damn it. Always forget it. Here it is. C-T-H. U-L.
And then he owes me 30 damn bucks now.
Yeah, he really is a horrible golf player.
Oh, wait, real quick. Check Vader's pockets super fast. He owes me 5 credits too. Super fast. He owes me 5. It's super fast. He owes me 5 credits too.
Okay. That's it. That's it for the text edits. Originally I wanted to do more. We might go live to finish this up. The version without all the additional text edits is going to be on my channel. I'll get the captions taken care of, and then I will put that on my channel with the bloopers. And then we will swing back to this and decide like what else we want to put in here for little tidbits and stuff like that. I'm wrapping up right now. The kiddos. So let me at least make this so I can finish up what I need to finish up. I'm backing this up, and then I'll be able to do what I need to do. I need to download and upload something real quick. So give me a moment here, because I need to add in need to add this in for this one. Replace. I think this is the R2.
R2?
Yeah. And then I need to add in yeah, the actually to here. This way I can do all the things I need to do upstairs for the smaller videos. So I want to thank you all for joining me today and finishing this up. You guys will see this video on mine without the text edits, and or maybe I'll put the text edits. I don't know. We'll see what happens, and we'll determine if we want to put some more stuff in there at a later day. Remember, take it one breath, one step, one day at a time. I wish you all peace of mind, serenity, body and spirit, and harmony among others. And until the winds blow your sails my way again, have a great day. And have an Acme Day. Have an Acme Day as Product Zilla, and have an Acme Day retroactively built to your account. Have an Acme Day. Bye now, everyone.